Did you know that your Apple Watch has a feature that can actually help you to save your life if you're lost? That feature is called the Backtrack feature, and that is a feature that is a part of the Compass app in your Apple Watch. And what the Backtrack feature in the Compass app does is that it's actually going to help you to trace your steps back so you can find your way back to safety. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it works and how it can save your life. There's two different ways the Backtrack app of the Apple Watch can be enabled. First, it can be user-enabled, of course, but it can also be automatically enabled in the background. And I'm going to show you how it's done and when it's done, because it's only going to be enabled whenever you are out of reach of Wi-Fi and when it's in a place where you're not usually going. So please don't rely on that. So always have as a habit that you enable it by yourself. So to go into the Compass app, you maybe have the Compass enabled here directly on the home screen, or you maybe have to go into your apps and then try to find the Compass here. And when you are here, there are different ways to reach this. And the Compass app can look differently. We have waypoints, and that I've gone through in another video that I have linked in the description box below. So if we scroll this wheel up, we can see that we are changed in resolution. If we scroll it the other way, we're getting different kind of compasses. So if you have something different that I don't have, it maybe looks like this, well then you scroll the crown and you get something else. So to initiate the Backtrack, we just tap these little feet down to the right here. And then we get this question if the Compass should access our recent locations, so we allow once. So let's pause the video there for a moment, because this is a super important question that the Apple Watch is asking you. Because the question, if you allow the Backtrack app to access your recent locations, that means that the Backtrack app has recognized that you are in an unfamiliar location. And if you say yes or allow, that means that you're going to pull in all those locations so the Apple Watch and Backtrack app can actually help you to find your way back to a known location. If you select deny there, this is breathtaking, by the way. If you select deny there, that means that the Apple Watch and the Backtrack app will start record the location from where you are right now. And if you're lost, you don't want to do that. Then you want to find your way back. So select allow if you're lost, select deny if you would like to start your recording from where you are right now. Now back to the video again. And now the Backtrack app is enabled. So what's happening now is that the Compass app is actually recording the steps we take. So if we get to a junction like this that we don't really know where to go, we maybe just take one or the other, and don't want to fall here because it's super slippery. And then we just walk around. So say that we're now done with our walk and we're going to find our way back. Then we just take pause. And then we take retrace step. And now we can see that we have that little triangle that is pointing towards where we actually started. So I can turn this one around and then I can say, oh, we started over there. And then I also see that white line that you have here. That is actually the way we walk. So either we can trace back the same way we walked to get here, or we can try to take a shortcut and get directly to the point where we actually start the walk. So in this case, let's walk back here. Here we can see that we were a little bit confused where we were supposed to go, and we can see that here on the map. And if we would like to zoom out, we can scroll this wheel, and then we get resolution so we can see how close or how far away we are. So now let's continue walk until we get to the place. And this is where I enabled our Backtrack. But because we are at the location where we are usually not and we are outside Wi-Fi reach, then the Compass and Backtrack app has started recording our location. And in this case, that is where I parked the car. So this is how it works when you are at a location where you're usually not. So let's continue walk here until we get to the point where we started. And then when we get there, I'm going to show you another way to actually enable the Backtrack feature, because we have different ways to do that. And if you have an Apple Watch Ultra, whoa, shit, that was close. I fell. And if you have an Apple Watch Ultra, you actually have a third way to start the Backtrack. And that is, of course, via the action button on the side. We are now to about where we started, and we parked the car just about 50 meters, or not even that, 40 meters in that direction. So it worked really well. So now when we are, now we achieved some kind of exercise goal here as well. So now when we are here, we can also see that little triangle that was indicating in what heading, what direction. We had the start point, Now that is gone, that means that we are where we actually start the trace. Now we can stop it by tapping this little icon again. And now we can either continue backtrack or we can delete our steps. And now when we have deleted our steps, the backtrack is disabled. And personally, I find it pretty difficult to actually find into the Compass app sometimes. And you may like to start this backtrack feature pretty quickly. Then you actually have a shortcut, even if you don't have an Apple Watch Ultra, because the Apple Watch Ultra has this action button here on the side that you can program to enable backtrack feature. But if you don't have that, you actually don't need to program that, because you just press the big button here on the Apple Watch and we can see, if we press and hold, we get here where we have the siren, the medical ID, we have emergency call, and we also have Compass Backtrack. So just by swiping that one, we get directly into the Compass app and we are enabling the backtrack feature. So that is how easy you can do that. The next thing we're going to do, that is to see each other in that video, because that is the video that YouTube recommended to watch next. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.